people in the faith, aka religion, hurt him, but his faith in God has remained consistent. I know I'm going to offend some people, especially people who are Catholic. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to TECKreacts, where every beat counts. My name is Matt Tech, and we are back today with President. President gave us a gift, and I intend on opening it. Now, unlike the holidays, like, we know the gift is there, and we get to open it on a certain day. This gift has been staring at me for a week because I was traveling and out of town and not near my computer. And a bunch of folks came into the Discord. A bunch of folks messaged me on Discord, dude, Doom Loop's been out. What are you doing? Waiting for your Doom Loop reaction. People even started commenting on some of my other President reactions. Hey man, waiting for your Doom Loop reaction. I've been waiting to do Doom Loop. Do you know how much I had to stay off YouTube to not unintentionally catch a glimpse of this song at all, and then pass by everything, like temporarily unfollow them on social media so that I didn't even hear a single note off of this song in like a short or something? I'm looking forward to it, man. And apparently we're getting a new album too, a full-length album, Blood of Your Empire. Let's look at this together. Blood of Your Empire. Look at that cover. That is cool, man. Okay, so what are the songs on this? Does it give us a track listing? Wait. A signed LP is only $28? Dang. Ooh, that's kind of cool too. Oh, these aren't vinyls. These are CDs. Oh, okay. Hold on. I also say you can't get no vinyl. Wait, is this, tell me this is a vinyl. No, it's just a signed one. Shoot, I'll do a signed. Okay, so we got Angel Wings, Doom Loop, the new one. Okay, so we've heard Angel Wings, Mercy, Dionysus. Dionysus was on it was on the EP though. I wonder if they're gonna remake it. So there's a bunch of songs we have not heard yet. Oh, this is exciting, you guys. Does anybody, so I just had my birthday. I just turned 40. Does anybody want to buy your boy a President shirt? If so, I like to wear my shirts like really large. I'll take one of these two and a double XL. Either one of these two. You hit me up. I'll give you my address. 40th birthday present. What do you say? What do you say? Dude, I love the cover. What is this? It's the Crusades. Very interesting. It's interesting that it's the Crusades with the double cross on it. Okay, let's get into Doom Loop, you guys. First of all, let me check out some comments. What do we got here, comments-wise? The more I listen to it, the more I like it, and the more I like it, the more I repeat it. I'm trapped in a Doom Loop. Hilarious. Okay, yep. Can't wait to play this 17,000 times. I love it. Okay. Let's do this. Let's take a breath. Let's breathe together. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Hold it. And exhale, and then hit play.
There is no satisfactory explanation of time. Why? Because it doesn't really exist. The tragedy of time is that we only understand its value after it's become a memory. I can do what we see, not the memories. I find it hard to breathe when I'm not in your arms. We're sending like butterflies.
quality wasn't doing it for me.
Shame it's not enough for me. There's something else of decaying years. Now it's just the only thing that knows back. Begging for a diagnose. We're just in a doom loop. Don't believe what you read in the magazines. It still hurts when you question what I'm doing this for. Why won't you just let it lie? Why don't you just disappear? I watch the light pass through the trees. I see the angels. Listen, I can hear them whisper. There's something else of decaying years. Flickering. Now it's just the only thing that knows back. Begging for a diagnose. We're just in a doom loop.
Oh, got a lot of song left. Oh, cool. Some cool hi-hat work going on. Little stack. Oh. Oh, hello.
Shame it's not enough for me. There's something else of decaying years. Flickering.
Is he saying what I think he's saying?
The only thing that knows back. Begging for a diagnose. We're just in a doom loop. There's something else of decaying years. Now it's just the only thing that knows back. Begging for a diagnose. We're just in a doom loop.
Yo. That's a cool freaking song, man. There's a lot going on, man. The music video has a lot of visuals in there, much like some other ones have done. This is one of just a couple music videos that does not have the words up as well, and I think that they've spoiled me on that because there were some words I couldn't understand, and I need to confirm some things because in the chorus I think he's saying something, but I don't know if I'm correct. So we're gonna look up these lyrics. Okay, so this is from the official Reddit page, which it looks like, yeah, they thought what I thought. I thought they were saying F around. I thought he was saying F around the whole time. Okay, so it turns out it's flickering. And nobody is correcting it, so it looks correct. Okay, so here we go. I condone what we see and not the memories. I find it hard to breathe when I'm not in your arms. Ascending like butterflies, can't go where we go in the final sleep. Guess I'm curious to find out where I belong. I hope it's just you and I hope it just takes me home. I watch the light dance through the trees. I see the angels glistening. I can hear them whispering. Shame it's not enough for me. Okay, hold on. Where does the chorus start? That's what is not doing it for me right here. Oh yeah, so that intro about there is no satisfactory so that's what the Reddit page actually left out. The intro was cool. There's no satisfactory explanation of time. Why? Because it doesn't really exist. The tragedy of time is that we only understand its value after it's become a memory. Dude, you could stop the song right there. And that's crazy. If you really think about it, if you really think about it, especially now, I mean, I just turned 40. My oldest is about to turn 14 in like a week. My middle is 10. My son is 2.5. And for those of you that have kids, like you've said it a million times, where does the time go? Not how much time do I have left? Where does it go? So he's saying, even how we talk about it, we talk about it after it's become a memory. Where did it go? I thought I had more left. And that is something that I've been really intentionally trying to focus on, is making sure that I constantly remember that I have more time with my daughter behind me than I do in front of me. Because statistically, 95% of the time that you spend with your children over the course of their life is within their first 18 years of life when they're home. The last 5% is spread out over 18 until the end of life. I mean, and when you think about that it like makes me tear up sometimes, because we never stop to think about stuff like that. And he's right. It is a tragedy. It is a tragedy. Okay, so let's move on. We read that. So the pre-chorus starts. I watch the light dance through the trees, see the angels glistening. I can hear them whispering. The chorus. Shame. It's not enough for me. Days dissolving now in slow decay. The years are flickering, 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 flickering. Okay, cool. Now we chase the only thing that numbs the pain. Begging for a tight noose. We're just in a doom loop. Okay. Don't believe what you read in the magazines. It still hurts when you question why I'm... Ooh. He's talking to y'all. He's talking to the fans. Don't believe what you read in the magazines. It still hurts when you question what I'm doing this for. Why won't you just let it lie? Why don't you just disappear? Just let the man make his music. So it's like with Sleep Token, right? The fans, the real fans, are gonna let Sleep Token do what they do. Sleep Token does not want to be anonymous. Or they do want to be anonymous. If they didn't want to be, they would have revealed themselves already or given hints. But because people like a mystery, they have deep dove into who they think Sleep Token is. There's even a line in one of the songs, and even in Arcadia, where Vessel is saying to the fans, "You are screaming my name to get a rise out of me." It's the butthole fans that are screaming what they think his real name is because they want to rise. It actually contributes nothing to the overall experience of the music. That's what he's saying here. Like, why are you questioning why I'm doing this? I'm telling you why I'm doing this in my music. So why don't you just let it be? But why don't you disappear? We don't need fans like you. Very cool. Okay, so then we get the breakdown is just, yeah. Shame, it's not enough for me. This chorus I'm trying to figure out, though. Days dissolving now in a slow decay. The years are flickering, flickering. I mean, he's telling you right here what he said at the opening. That time, the tragedy of time is that we only understand its value after it's become a memory. The years go by quicker and quicker and quicker. They're flickering. They're gone. Now we chase the only thing that numbs the pain. The only thing that we think will make the days feel longer. Whatever your vice of choice is. Begging for a tight noose, which whatever that thing is to numb the pain is just a slow death. We're just in a doom loop. So the whole thing is about, this whole song is about don't waste your time. Make the most out of your time. He's got a little verse here to the fans, right? But the whole thing is like, don't waste your time. Make the most out of it. The song explores the existential tragedy of time, our fear of wasting it, and the concept of being caught in a repeating destructive pattern of pain where someone keeps chasing temporary fixes instead of resolving their underlying problems. Pretty sure I just said all that. I think I'm going to dive a little bit deeper into the visuals of this, because there was a lot going on from him reporting from something that kind of emulates the resolute desk here to being in a small chapel to the face covered bride right here, which is what the church is commonly referred to in the Bible is as the bride of Christ. This must represent a young version of him. Yeah, I mean, he's standing here. Yeah, that's gotta. So, and then this interesting Catholic figure with his face covered. If the whole theme here, because we're hearing a lot of tones from President's songs about how he was hurt, pretty much how he was hurt by religion, but his faith has been like fairly strong, even though it's wavered. People in the faith, aka religion, hurt him, but his faith in God has remained consistent. I know I'm going to offend some people, especially people who are Catholic. That's very common in the Catholic Church. I'm not a Catholic. There's a lot of reasons why I'm not a Catholic. One of the big reasons, and we can debate this, right, is that Catholicism is a giant list of man-made rules and guidelines with the goal of working our way to get closer to God. There's catechisms, there's rites, there's rituals, there's prayers, there's sayings, there's things you got to do. And the whole message of the gospel is you don't have to do anything but receive the free gift of salvation that Jesus made available for you. Now, faith without works is dead, but that doesn't mean faith is non-existent. Faith is whole. And faith in Jesus is what you ultimately need. And from an infilling of that faith, you want to do those good works. It doesn't mean that you do good works to be saved. You are saved and then you do works from that salvation. And the problem with the Catholic Church is they don't do that. They don't get that part right. There's a lot of intermediaries. There's saints and there's priests and there's all these barriers keeping you from having a personal one-on-one relationship with God. And the Catholic Church makes all these boundaries to that prevent you from having direct access to God. And the whole New Testament is about how we have direct access straight to God, not through a saint, not through an intermediary. I guarantee you the saints inside of the Catholic Church that the Catholic Church says that you're supposed to pray to, like Mary, for example, they don't hear your prayers, man. They're dead. They are enjoying eternity in heaven. They have earned their just reward, but they don't hear your prayers. And they don't facilitate your prayers on behalf of God and like weed them out for him as some sort of like prayer secretary. And they certainly don't answer them for you. God hears them. God answers them. That's it. The Trinity God, the Father, the Son, Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit. Nobody else. No saints, no priests, no nothing. Anyway, that's my soapbox. So if President grew up Catholic, then it actually makes a whole lot of sense. And maybe this is more of the window into what he went through. And maybe maybe he's talking about like, I wasted these years. These are the years that I've wasted. And now, because the religion did not give me the healing I needed, he's spiraled. There are some songs where he talks about drinking. But whatever his vice is, he went down those roads to try to ease the pain caused to him by a mixture of life's conditions and somebody in the Catholic Church maybe telling him, like you didn't pray enough Hail Marys. That's not how it works. You don't have to work for your salvation. You don't have to work to get to God. God already came to you and he is freely available. And maybe that's what he's telling us, is that his faith in God is intact. But the religious system that people have put around God is the broken thing. And if that's the case, I completely agree. Anyway, this was a great Great song. I love it. I would love to do a deep dive into the visuals once I've had time to kind of sit with it a little bit. Because there's a lot of things going on in this video. A lot of things. Anyway, that's all I got for you on this one. You guys take care. See you on the next one.